Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease that results in the destruction of the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Without insulin, the body cannot regulate glucose levels in the blood, which can lead to serious health complications. Currently, there is no cure for type 1 diabetes, but there are effective treatments to manage the condition, such as insulin therapy, blood sugar monitoring, and a healthy lifestyle. However, significant progress has been made in research toward finding a cure. Researchers are exploring various approaches, such as immunotherapy, stem cell therapy, and gene therapy. Immunotherapy is a promising approach to treat type 1 diabetes, where the immune system is reprogrammed to stop attacking the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. Researchers are exploring various immunotherapy techniques, such as antigen-specific therapies, monoclonal antibodies, and regulatory T cells, to induce immune tolerance and prevent further destruction of pancreatic cells. One example of an immunotherapy technique being investigated is a peptide vaccine that can selectively target the immune cells responsible for attacking the pancreatic cells. This vaccine is designed to be used in combination with immunosuppressive drugs to prevent further destruction of pancreatic cells. Stem cell therapy is another promising approach to treating type 1 diabetes. In stem cell therapy, the patient's stem cells are used to regenerate the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas, thereby restoring insulin production. Researchers are exploring different types of stem cells, such as embryonic stem cells, induced pluripotent stem cells, and adult stem cells, for this purpose. One example of stem cell therapy being investigated is the transplantation of pancreatic cells derived from embryonic stem cells into the patient's pancreas. This approach has shown promising results in preclinical studies and is currently being evaluated in clinical trials. Gene therapy is a novel approach to treating type 1 diabetes, where the patient's genes are modified to restore insulin production. Researchers are exploring different gene therapy techniques, such as gene editing, gene transfer, and epigenetic modifications, to modify the genes responsible for insulin production. One example of gene therapy being investigated is the use of CRISPR-Cas9 technology to edit the patient's genes and restore insulin production. This approach has shown promising results in preclinical studies, but more research is needed before it can be used in humans. In conclusion, these are just a few examples of the progress being made toward finding a cure for type 1 diabetes. If you find this information helpful, please hit the like button and the subscribe button for more information on type 1 diabetes. Thanks and be well. Stay tuned for more updates.